Making sushi for lunch today. If you guys haven't made sushi rice before, it's super easy in the Instapot. So going in is a cup of sushi rice. It is this one right here from Walmart for right around $2. I'm putting in just shy of 2 cups of water. Typically it's a 2-to-1 ratio. I've got some Mizcan rice vinegar. Typically 1/4 cup, but I don't want my rice that vinegary, so just splashing that in there. Pinch of salt, maybe 2 pinches of salt, and a pinch of sugar. I don't like really sugary rice, but sushi rice is sticky rice, so the vinegar and sugar help make it sticky. I've got some ahi tuna and some shrimp. Doing a quick thaw underneath some cold running water. While the rice has about 10 minutes left in the Instapot and the shrimp are thawing, I'm just going to make a light batter to get out of their little eggshell, to lightly tempura fry the shrimp. So we got egg from our lovely chickens, which I think they might be fertilized. Oh, time to get rid of the roosters. So we got egg, got a tablespoon of water. All right, next thing is a bowl for the panko. Again, from Walmart. Panko is absolutely delicious. What are the calories on this? 110 calories and 2/3 of a cup. Not bad. And then just a little bit of salt. Mix that in. All right, I just put a little bit of flour in a bowl. I've got the panko and salt, and then the egg and water. So I'm gonna dip. Oh hell, I got that backwards. This is why I don't have my own dang cooking show, guys. There we go. Dip, fry. All right, I've got 4 minutes left on the rice, so I've got perfect time to get the shrimp peeled and dredged. All right, so I'm just going to peel these shrimp and then get them in the flour. And then I'm going to, I think this is called dredging. I'm gonna dredge it in the egg and water, and then in the panko and let it hang out. I've got maybe a 1/2 cup of vegetable oil heating in the wok. Let's test this out. Oh, girlfriend, she ready. I have been loving the wok. The thing is just constantly being hand washed and just left on the towel on the counter because I've been using it that much. Don't mind my dirty stove. I'm cooking at home like 3 meals a day. All right, so we're gonna let those go until they're just golden brown and cooked all the way through, which is maybe a minute total. Now, medium-low heat, 30 seconds on each side of the shrimp, and then I flip it over. I'm going to drain them on a towel next. So if you ever played with Play-Doh or clay as a kid and you remember making rope snakes or like Play-Doh snakes, that's exactly what I'm gonna do with the cream cheese here. Got my cream cheese snakes, some lettuce, cucumber without the seeds, and green onion. Now it's time to pick your protein. If you are on a budget like my broke ass is, we do have imitation crab. I've got smoked Atlantic salmon, and then this is an ahi tuna steak from Aldi. Surprisingly, you can get 3 steaks for about $4. Awesome. The rice is ready. Oh, and if you want to pick your protein, deep fried, I got that too. Now let's assemble the sushi roll. These are Ocean's Halo Organic Sushi Nori. They are full seaweed sheets, and I have it on a silicone baking mat. I do not have a sushi rolling mat, but I do have baking mats. And there are 2 different sides to the nori, a shiny smooth side, and then a shiny kind of textured side. You can see here, these lines help you roll, and it gives them some give or some roll while you're moving it forward. So yeah, you want shiny smooth side down and textured side up, lines going left to right. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to dip my hands in some cold water because the rice is super sticky. I want it to adhere to the nori or the seaweed, not my hands. So I've got the sushi rice, on the seaweed. Yeah, it's super sticky. So if you wet your hands down, you're able to work with the rice a little bit better and make it stretch a little bit further. So now it's time to load your toppings. The first one I'm gonna go make is, what is it, a Boston roll? So I think a Boston roll has salmon, maybe just a little tiny piece to fill it in here. And it does have cream cheese. Get on there. And it has cucumber. And I'm gonna put just one shoot from a green onion in there. So what I'm gonna do is just lightly stretch the sushi, the whole roll, to the edge of my silicone mat. And then I'm just going to roll and pull. I'm gonna do it again, making sure the toppings stay in. Quick roll, and grasping it like this, like claws, just in front of the sushi roll that I've started, and pull. This helps tighten it. Roll if you want to like that, doesn't matter. You don't even have to pull it back to the edge. Right here is fine. You just get a little more matte. Claws, pull, roll, claws, pull. And I am going to dunk my fingers in some water. I'm gonna wet the edge of the seaweed wrap to make it sticky. Quick press. You see it's even all throughout. You should be able to see the toppings in there, or the insides, whatever you want to call it. And now it's time to cut. And definitely make sure that you've got a good sharp knife. Got this one here. I'm dipping this in the jar of water. It helps glide through, cutting it in the center. So very gently. You don't want to be pushing too hard. If you're pushing too hard, you're going to squish. Look at that. All right, next one I've got going on, I am going to go in with these beautiful tempura battered shrimp. And these will last quite a ways. They will definitely stretch. Maybe 1, 2, and then let's go in with a small one. Nah, hell no. We're gonna go in with the big one. Who the hell am I kidding? Right there. And no cream cheese, because that's got fried stuff in already. Put out some yummy cucumber and another shoot of green onion and a little bit of lettuce. So you can see, I mean, there's rice, there's seaweed, there's lettuce, there's greens and veggies in it, so it's not all bad. All right, so this one is gonna be a big boy. I'm just gonna grab the edge of the silicone mat, hold the fillings in, give it a roll, and a kind of a squish, and pull back. Keep the stuffing in, advance it a little bit, grab the mat, make your claws all the way down so you're at the whole length of the sushi roll, and pull. Again, pull. And hey, don't beat me to it, seaweed. You stay the hell in there. All right, dipping fingers in water, wetting the edge of the seaweed, rolling, pressing to seal it down because it does get quite sticky when it's wet. Grab again and pull. It's gonna help tighten it up. Look at that. Okay, the next one I'm gonna make, I think it's called nigiri. It is essentially like a little rice stack. And I just grabbed a handful of the sushi rice, wet my fingers, and patting it down, trying to get it in the shape of, I don't know, a little torpedo, I guess you'd call it. I'm gonna take a yummy piece of tuna, set it right on top like that. This is what I made for myself for lunch in about 40 minutes between cooking the rice, getting the shrimp prepared. Look at that, guys. You cannot beat that with a stick. And I'm just gonna get my chopsticks. A little bit of wasabi here on the corner of the plate. A little goes a long way with that. And let me grab some soy sauce.